sweet souls, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a birthday tarot reading for the month of February, so happy birthday to all the Aquariuses and Pisces out there. Happy birthday to you. We're just doing a birthday tarot spread, so I'll use this spread. I thought I had another deck, but I don't. I was gonna do like two groups, so maybe if anyone watches this can leave a comment if you would like it two groups. Next time I'll do that to split them up, but I don't know where it is. I had the Aquarius tarot, but we're just doing a birthday tarot reading to get your messages and like to find out your gifts and all that jazz. You can watch this, you can come back to this on your birthday if you'd like. And we'll just get right in to your reading. I think that's all I had to say. Yeah. Just getting some good messages. Feeling good for your birthday. So the first card we're going to try to pull out is the last year. Sorry, I didn't want to distract. Last year, we have the Princess of Pentacles for the last year. To let go of this, we have the High Priestess. Oh, that's an interesting card. I might have to readjust them later, so I'll just pull them out. Embrace this. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And the next year, we have the Chariot. Wow. Okay. And I'm just going to pull out your two oracle cards. So you're going to get your Fortune card, which is maybe your gift or something to celebrate. Either or. It usually just depends on what it is. But here we have, ooh, the Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Wow. So maybe something to celebrate or a gift. The Phoenix. And then we'll get your gift, something to celebrate. I haven't decided what it is. They could be both. And a gift, something to celebrate. We have joy. What fitting card. What's such a fitting card for your birthday. Wow. So I hope you're feeling good on your birthday. And if not, I just know you could be sad on any other day. There are like, how many? 365 days a year. And you choose to be sad on your birthday? No. That's one thing. My best friend, she always is sad on her birthday because she has like really high expectations for like planning out things, parties and stuff, and just like even solo things. But not on your birthday. Don't be sad on your birthday. So I really, really hope that anybody watching this is you can get a little happy message just spending some time here, not feel sad. Okay, that's not the vibes we're going for. But yeah, where was I going? Yes, sorry, I got into a tangent with that. Just kind of Joy reminded me of that. I always think of her when I think of like birthdays being happy. So yes, we have the Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Princesses are pages in this deck. So the first card we have is last year. So your last year might have been a really like solid like building kind of year. Maybe you developed some new habits, developing some new skills. You were really like going for whatever it is you wanted. I feel like it's interesting we have the High Priestess to let go of this because there might be something like that we're still holding on to that's not letting us level up. When I say us, I mean you. When there's something that you might not be able to, what was I saying? There's something that you might be holding on to that's not letting you progress forward. Like if you think of the court cards, it's like your page, your knight, your queen, and your king, right? And like you could almost think of them as like levels, like in a video game, like you have level 1, level 2, level 3. It's kind of like there's something that you might need to be letting go of to, it seems like it too, to progress forward, right? To move forward with your life, especially like no matter what age you're at, right? No matter what stage you're at, that might be something to think about from what it was last year. I always encourage you to journal especially on your birthday, just your feelings, like how you felt, what you learned, the lessons you learned, and just like what was your happiest moments, things like that. I feel like are really helpful. So, I hope you can see I didn't adjust any of the cards. My bad. What was I saying? Oh goodness, now I lost my train of thought. But yeah, just moving. Unbeknowingly, you might have been moving holding on to something. That's what I was talking about. But yeah, just moving forward the levels, no matter what age or stage you're at. I feel like that is important. And the Princess of Pentacles. And Pentacles too, you know, I was saying like building your foundations. Maybe that last year might have been a building year for you. And then this year we're going into like, we're really going to hone in because Eight of Pentacles is what you should be embracing, right? Whatever it is, there's something that you know, like subconsciously or unsubconsciously, you might know that like there's something holding you back. There's something like tethering you that you might want to be working on, right? So embracing this is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, such a crazy card because it's all about working too. I feel like we have the Double Pentacles, so it is really like manifesting what you want. And that could be the vibes. Also, eights are also transitions. So it could be like we're being prepared to transition out of something, and that's something to celebrate, right? So there could be something there. But Eight of Pentacles, I think if you are like, if you did have those building blocks last year, like if you're working up your levels, because not only in video games do they have the levels, they also have like the different stats too, right? So maybe this year you're adding on like a whole breadth of like different stats and skills and emotions, and you're just a range of things, right? So there's definitely a lot of movement there. There's definitely a lot of transition there. Out in and out of your like self from last year, like your values and your beliefs from last year, moving in this year into like that same kind of driven mindset, but obviously driven not in like a toxic way, but driven in like you really want to go for something, right? I feel like that's something that's really tethering in with the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, you know, to let go of this is also like to kind of not just look within, but kind of like really like what is it that you want in life? I feel like that's been a big theme recently. It's like, what is it that you want? Because you can always look to other people in their lives, right? And like you might be envious of what they have, but is that really like applicable to you in your life? Like, do you really want that? Like, we could always say, like, oh, I want all this money, or I want all this time, or like all these vacations, right? But is that really what you want? Or if it is, that's fine. But definitely, I think you want to unlock just in the High Priestess to let go of is just any kind of notions that you're keeping like deeply rooted within, just something that you're holding in that's like really sacred within that you're like, I don't really know if I can bring it out kind of thing, if that makes sense. It's just the really like looking deep, digging deep in the well of yourself is what I see here. That self development and then also just the clarity there. But yeah, I hope I'm not rambling too much. I'm really hyped up for your birthday reading. But in the next year, for your card, we have the Chariot. Chariot, again, all about movement. And I feel like with the Phoenix as well, we have a swift movement. It says, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So maybe there was like a blip in the road. Also, 2 and 5 may be a significant number, and then 2 and 5 also make 7. So double sevens, I've been seeing a lot of 777. So luck is on your side. It is a really good time to just feel lucky as well as feeling just like successful and stable. But there might have been a blip in there might have been like a blip in your plan that you didn't foresee, because when do we ever foresee blips, right? But I feel like you're really moving, like transitioning. I feel like it's a very coming together kind of cycle, and you're really just coming full circle, or you're coming through really strong and just really full of lots of invigorating energy, right? I think when you are really focused on just yourself and like what you're doing, like bringing it back to what I was saying, like what is it that you want and not what other people want, when you focus on you and yourself, I feel like that's when you just feel like you can take on like the world, right? You just feel really in charge of your own life and your own ideas. I think that's really important, especially if you're the phoenix rising through the ashes, right? Or if you're like rising like yeast. I really like that. Rising like yeast, right? Because yeast, you can, like a phoenix with the ashes, I guess they can rise again. I'm not too familiar with the phoenix, but with a yeast, if you make it and then it doesn't develop, you can always make it again, right? So I really think if you keep trying and keep working on yourself and you got to really believe in your personal power, right? Like focusing on yourself and believing in yourself to move through with your ideas, with your manifestations, with your just yourself, moving through the cycles, right? Because every year we get older, but do we get wiser? That is the question you should ask yourself. Especially with your gift or something to celebrate, we have joy. Now, like I was saying in the beginning, not to be a saddie on your birthday. I really encourage you to, even if you like spending your birthday alone, or if you are spending with so many people, if you're having a party, whatever it is, I implore you to not be sad on your birthday, to do the things that you want to do. If you want to watch a movie, go watch a movie. If you want to have a 5-star meal, have a 5-star meal. I think it's a 5 course or 5. Yeah, 5-star. If you want a meal, get a meal, right? Whatever it is you want to do it because it's the one single day of the year that you can say it's your day, right? So make it your day and have so much joy and so much cheeriness and lots and lots of love for yourself, right? Yeah, you don't want to be putting yourself down, right? Especially on your birthday. You don't need to, obviously it's good to be reflective at the end of the day, but I mean, maybe reflect tomorrow, but be really thankful for what you have and just what's going for you because it looks like things are going very well. It looks like you're stepping into some really good energy, like some good vibrations, and there's just so much more to your life that you don't even know, right? You don't even know what's coming for you. You're like I was gonna say the limit does not exist. That came into mind, but I just think there's so much better out there for you that you don't even know, right? And we can worry about all the things, the blips, right? Sometimes they happen, but that's totally okay, right? We can't worry about all the things that we can't control, right? Because what can we do? It's already happened, right? What we can do is just move forward and just take what we know, right? Like I always say, when you go to bed, leave everything behind and start the day anew. You know what happened in the past, so now just put it to rest and then go about your day. And I really think that just helps you feel calmer and just helps you refresh, right? It just helps your perspective for the day and have a better day. So that's what I have here for you in your birthday reading. I think I wanted to pull another deck. Let me just grab it. Just getting some last wisdoms here for you. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for spending time with me on your birthday. But I wanted to just get a last little negative wisdom to end on. And I'll see what we have here. Wisdom from the mermaids. So we have strength, stay afloat and feel steady and calm. So just like what we were talking about, strength, stay afloat and feel steady and calm. Especially, I don't want to see or hear any sad people on your birthdays, okay? Happy thoughts, happy vibes, maybe sometimes the good vibes aren't there, but today, for your birthday, if it's your birthday, I want to see good vibes only. But yeah, I did this last time. I have a cupcake here, just a little one. Isn't it cute? It's pink. I think it's a strawberry, shortcake kind. But I brought a cupcake so we can make a wish for your birthday. Okay, I finally got this lit after 2 minutes. Thank God. Okay. Make a wish. Happy birthday. Hope you have the best birthday ever. Thank you for spending time with me. Make a wish. Yay! Happy birthday! Woo! A lot of smoke. It took me 500 years to get the lighter lit. I hope you had the best birthday. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I'm wishing you the best. Bye!